As Jesus was walking out of the temple courts, one of his disciples said to him, "Teacher, look what fine stones and buildings these are." "Do you see these great buildings?" asked Jesus. "Not a single stone will be left here on another which will not be thrown down." When Jesus had sat down on the Mount of Olives, facing the temple, Peter, James, John, and Andrew questioned him privately. "Tell us when this will be, and what will be the sign when all this is drawing to its close?" Then Jesus began, "See that no one leads you astray. Many will take my name and come saying, 'I am he,' and will lead many astray. And when you hear of wars and rumours of wars, do not be alarmed. Such things must occur, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be earthquakes in various places. There will be famines. This will be but the beginning of the birth pangs. See to yourselves. They will betray you to the courts of law, and you will be taken to the synagogues and beaten. And you will be brought up before governors and kings for my sake, so that you can bear witness before them. But the good news must first be proclaimed to every nation. Whenever they betray you and hand you over for trial, do not be anxious beforehand as to what you will say, but say whatever is given you at the moment, for it will not be you who speak, but the Holy Spirit. Brother will betray brother to death, and the father his child, and children will turn against their parents and cause them to be put to death, and you will be hated by everyone because of me. Yet the person who endures to the end will be saved. As soon, however, as you see the foul desecration standing where it ought not, the reader must consider what this means. Then those of you who are in Judea must take refuge in the mountains, and a person on the housetop must not go down, or go in to get anything out of their house, nor must one who is on their farm turn back to get their cloak. And alas for pregnant women, and for those who are nursing infants in those days. Pray, too, that this may not occur in the winter. For those days will be a time of distress, the like of which has not occurred from the beginning of God's creation until now, and never will again. And had not the Lord put a limit to those days, not a single soul would escape. But for the sake of God's own chosen people, he did limit them. And at the time, if anyone should say to you, "Look, here is the Christ. Look, there he is," do not believe it. For false gods and false prophets will arise and display signs and marvels to lead astray, where it possible, even God's people. But see that you are on your guard. I have told you all this beforehand.